What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 12 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. We are continuing for one last time to use the Zoo Pals from my 5 Rental Teams video. This is the updated version. Originally, I was not planning on recording this video, but then I saw my opponent was ChefVGC. For those of you who don't know Chef is an incredible builder, always has some very innovative and cool ideas. Chef finished 30th at EUIC. Using a very, very cool team. So I'm very nervous for this, but I told Chef, I hope, if nothing else, I can give you a good battle. So let's see how that goes. Like I said, I am very nervous for sure, but I mean, like, this is how you get better, right? You play against people that are better than you, you lose, and you learn from it. So hopefully this is a learning experience. I would love to win at least one game. I think that would be great. So let's see if we can at least pull that off. So yeah, I think relaxing is going to be important and just focusing on the game at hand. So we are going to see. Okay, so this is pure hyper offense. Kali, Thunderous, Zacian, Wim with, what is his face? Darmanitan, Darm, and Urshifu. This is not a bad lead. Ferrothorn, Zacian. Let's try Torn Ogre. Torn Ogre, Zacian, Pharaoh. Ideas to max with oh, Darmanitan is probably scarfed as well. Darmanitan, right? That would make sense. Do we outspeed you? Oh, you outspeed us. Oh, that's bad. Galarian Darmanitan outspeeds Kyogre. Oh, that was a mistake. Please don't lead Darm. Thunderous Whimsicott. Okay, I can work with that. I am totally fine to set up Tailwind. Okay, so Thunderous lead with Whim lead. So this suggests to me that you are Defiant, so we have to reveal the Scarf at some point. May as well do it now. Let's just go for as much damage as possible. We will be able to bring out, like, we do have access to Zacian. We also do have access to Ferrothorn, and I think if we can get rid of the Dynamax, we are in a much, much better spot. So I think what's important is this is hyper offense, so just matching pace of that is going to be key. We both do have a Tailwind up, so that's going to be important. I'm hoping for a knockout on Ogre for a free switch. An Airstream would be scary. We are going to fire off the Water Spout for big damage. Over half onto Thunderous, so that's really good. We are going to see Eject Button. So Eject Button is scary, but it makes sense. It's hyper offense. We are going to see Calyrex in the back. So Ferrothorn looking really good in this endgame. If you go for a Lightning into, what's it called? Into Torn, that would be ideal. We're going to see a Lightning into Ogre, so that's fine with me. Lightning, okay, so Lightning means not Airstream. We could bring out Zacian here. Let's do that. Let's do Zacian here. And Airstream into Calyrex. Yeah, let's do that. So we can match speed if you try to protect and set up that way. So we are going to commit to that, but I think it's the best option. We go for this, and we go for a max Airstream onto the Calyrex. Right, this way. Oh, wait, we're just straight up faster. Okay, so we have to take a hit from the Calyrex. So if you max guard, so we should, okay, this is fine. This is fine. Ferrothorn is in good shape. We do have to worry about their Zacian in the back, but overall, I'm feeling not great. We're going to see a straight Astral Barrage. Astral Barrage is fine, because what that means is we can guaranteed put pressure onto your Zacian, right? We know you have Whimsicott in the back. So Whimsicott, not really going to do much. We're guaranteed to outspeed their Zacian, but at the cost of they're going to KO ours. So Airstream going to come out here. Very good damage onto Calyrex. The speed boost is important, right? Because what that means is so we're faster. So we have the ability to guarantee hit into their Zacian and KO their Calyrex. We are going to see the Whimsicott switch out here. So I would like to Behemoth Blade into Calyrex and Airstream into Whimsicott. Okay, so we are going to take that one, which is really good to see. Definitely want this lead card. I expect Darmanitan, now that you know that I'm Scarfed. As a result, I'm going to do Ferrothorn Zacian. Let's do that. Let's do Zacian Ferrothorn with Kyogre and Torn. Oh, I just locked in. Okay. Zash, Pharaoh with Torn, Ogre, and back. Right, so we have the advantage that Zacian will outspeed their Thundurus. So we're going to see, okay, so we're going to see the same lead here of Thundurus Whimsicott. So I don't want to max because of the fact that I could sub. No, I can just straight Blade here and Gyro Ball into Wimmy. I want to get rid of your eject button. We're going to see a Protect. That's fine. We should see a Trick come out. Okay, we're going to see a straight Tailwind. That's good because we can get rid of the eject button, which means that Ferrothorn is in a much better position for this endgame. I really wish I had substituted now. Perfect. Okay, Whimsicott is gone. So we have the ability to set up our own Tailwind in the endgame. We should see a Calyrex come out here. Yep, we're going to see Calyrex. So what I want to do is Protect and Steel Spike the Calyrex. Yeah, Protect and Steel Spike the Calyrex. So we click this button. I think Steel Spike is important because your main max is probably Thundurus. So the ability to neutralize how much damage it can do is going to be huge. What is tricky, though, is... oh yeah, you have Tailwind. Otherwise, I was going to say, we can just go straight for an attack. But that's not really feasible. There's probably a Focus Sash on the Calyrex. So what I probably want to do here is I might want to switch out Zacian into Torn, right? Because of the fact that Calyrex, let's think about this. Calyrex will attack first. So if you double up into my Zacian slot the subsequent turn, you're definitely not getting the boost. We do lose Tailwind, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, as we should see an Astral Barrage come out here. Yeah, it is going to be an Astral Barrage into Zacian. Probably a Lightning, right? That's what I'm going to guess. Oh, it's a straight Knuckle. Okay. Knuckle is... That was a good call. We are going to break a Sash on Thundurus. Very good damage there. You can punish Zacian. I think that's fine, right? You're going for a Knuckle, so I want to Behemoth Blade here and go for a Steel Spike onto the Calyrex. Right? Okay, so let's think about this. Astral Barrage going to come out. Zacian takes that very well. Lightning going to come out onto Zacian. That's fine. That's fine with me. That's totally fine. Okay, wait. That's fine because of the fact that we can set up Tailwind. Your Tailwind is going to expire. And we can make it so Kyogre can sweep in the endgame. Yes, okay. That's what we do. We set up Tailwind. We have your Tailwind expire. Yeah, okay. So we bring out Torn here. We might want to protect Torn. We're going to see Zacian. Makes a lot of sense here. So we should see the Sacred Sword into Ferrothorn. So how many turns of Tailwind are left for them? This is their last turn of Tailwind. So I want to set up a Tailwind here and go for a Steel Spike onto Thundurus. Yes, okay. Because that way, Zacian will be a little bit tricky, but we could double it up. Right? Okay, let's think about this. You cannot pick up 2 KOs this turn. So that means I'm guaranteed to have damage remaining. We're going to see the Tailwind come up. No, because okay, we're Scarf. That's fine. Sub. That's bad. That comes out into my Torn. Oh, that means I have to Origin Pulse. That's very smart. I need to hope that Hurricane is enough. Sub is scary. Hurricane here. Gyro Ball into Zacian. This forces me to Origin Pulse, which I don't like. Yeah, I have to Origin Pulse here. Are you gonna protect? Sad. That's fine. Thundurus gonna protect. Okay, you're stalling out. You're trying to stall out my Tailwind, which is legit. Okay. That's very smart. Thundurus has a speed boost. We have 2 turns of Tailwind left. Gyro Ball into Zacian. Because you're going to... Let's think about this. Your end game is to... I don't know. This is tricky. We could see a double up into Pharaoh. Probably a Sacred Sword. Okay, CC. Good to know. Okay, huge. CC, which means that you cannot deal with the defense boost, which is great. We're going to get Iron Barb's chip. We're going to see a Wild Charge. Okay, that's huge. Not really, because we need a double protect to win. I really wish you had knocked out. Double protect. Okay, yeah. Double protect on Torn, and we go for a Gyro Ball onto... Wait. Zacian has a speed boost as well. So I have to get a double protect. Oh, and I fail it. Into Ferrothorn. Yeah, because now you wild charge. 30% chance. So, yeah, because then our Tailwind expires. Both of you are at +1. I led Zacian Ferrothorn here. Yeah, that's a... dang, close. Right, yeah, because Kyogre comes out here. We'll click the Origin Pulse, like, we might survive the double up, which we won't. Yeah. We'll click Origin Pulse for the sake of doing it, and then close combat, yeah. Good to know we survive a close combat. You could miss Wild Charge. All right, big game 3. What adjustment do we want to make? I want to go back to Tornogre. I think it's just like the best option. The issue is that Whimsicott. Yeah, that's tricky because of the Wimmy. I think I just have to be aggressive. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that Thundurus as soon as possible. That's really the only way. I think Zacian. I'm gonna do the same lead. I think it could have just gone better. And when it comes down to it, yeah, if I had gotten the double protect, I would have won. So 30% chance to win. Let's try and recreate that. I think the key thing though is just to put on as much immediate pressure as possible onto the Thundurus and just double it up. I don't want to double it up. I need to double it up. I can't protect. I'm gonna just put on as much pressure as possible. We do have to worry about Darmanitan. Darmanitan is scary. Wimmy with eject button is very, very scary. We do have Torn though. We do have Scarf Ogre. So Scarf Ogre in the right position, absolutely what we need. But it really will come down to positioning. And so, I mean, I'm glad Chef is taking his time with this one. Yeah, let's see. I hope this is the right call. I think there is the expectation. I think there is the expectation I will switch back, given the fact that I lost. But I don't think it was a horrible loss that justified switching things up. So let's see what to expect here. We are going to see Calyrex Whimsicott. Okay. Cali lead with Wimmy lead. I would like to just straight up attack into Calyrex. What am I afraid of? Okay, we're going to see a Tailwind, which is nice, because we're going to be able to take out the Calyrex. We will have to take an Astral Barrage, which is never fun, but all things considered, we take that very well, because this looks like Focus Sash. So I'm fine to make this trade here. We know that Whimsicott is probably going to fire off a trick or a switcheroo to get rid of my Assault Vest, but that's fine. That will completely neutralize what they can do. It is tricky, right? Because you can bring out Thunderous. I have to play aggressive. I have to say, I know your Thunderous can KO my Zacian, but I need to put on pressure. I need to put on pressure because I cannot let this Thunderous just steamroll my team. I also cannot waste my max. Close combat is scary from your Zacian. I need to KO the Wimmy. We're gonna see. Okay, we're gonna see Zacian on their end come. I'm willing to trade. Let's go for a blade. I'm willing to blade your Zacian and go for a Gyro Ball onto Wimmy. We're going to see you withdraw. This should be Thunderous. It's going to be Thunderous. So that's fine. We're going to see a blade come out probably into our Zacian. That's what I'm going to guess here. Onto Zacian. Oh yeah, because you're faster. That's tricky. That is really tricky here. You have a Tailwind up, and I do not. We're going to Gyro Ball, so this should at least do some decent damage into Thunderous. I will take that damage. We bring out Torn, because we have to. Yeah, okay. We go for a Tailwind of our own, and we go for a Steel Spike onto your Thunderous. Yeah, okay. It's Thunderous and Whimsicott in the back. We need to deal, or it's just Whimsicott in the back. We need to get rid of Thunderous. I'm hoping, right? I hope, okay, so you should Airstream into my Torn. That's what I'm expecting. You're gonna do that into Torn, and you're going to close combat Ferrothorn. Dang, this is such a tricky spot. It's fine. Take a second. We're gonna get Ferrothorn big. It is close combat, so that is something we have going for us. We know we can live from the last game, so if we can get rid of Thunderous, we're in great shape. You could double up Torn. You could Airstream Torn and blade it. We are going to see the blade come out into Torn, right? Yep, into Torn, and you should Airstream here. That is the correct play 100% of the time. Yep, you're going to Airstream. That's going to let you be faster. But what's important here, what's very important here, is it means you're ignoring my Ferrothorn. And Ferrothorn is able to get to +1 defense. I want to still go for the Origin Pulse. Your Thunderous is getting low, right? Steel Spike going to do a pretty decent chunk. Not ideal, but not the end of the world. I don't think I have enough pressure at this point with... okay, wait. Let's think about this. You know we're Scarfed. Kyogre is going to most likely go down here. Right? You have to double up into... So we do this, we go for a Steel Spike onto Thunderous, and we hope that the like ignoring of Ogre, you could ignore Ogre, right? You could say, hey, I'm going to set up a sub. Okay, that's one option. Lightning gonna come out onto Ogre. Ogre gonna absolutely bite the dust. Ugh. I should have just led Torn Ogre. It's fine. If we KO the Thunderous here, we're in really good shape. Which we don't. Okay. You're gonna knuckle me. I should Steel Spike the Zacian You should knuckle me and then go down. No, you're gonna live. Okay. But that's fine. Thunderous isn't really a threat at this point. Like I said, we should see a max knuckle. Steel Spike will break Zacian's substitute. And then from there, I mean, I have to take a. I mean, if you're close combating me, close combat, please don't do that. Oh my god, that did so much damage. We're gonna see it. We should see a knuckle here. Yeah, because of knuckle, you're gonna be able to KO me on this next one, and you just get a crit. Yeah, that's at definitely a little heartbreaking. Yeah, if I had led Torn Ogre like I said, I should have just gone back to it. It just put there was no Darmanitan. I should have just expected it to stay the same. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna lose this one, so we'll do the honorable thing and let Chef get the KOs. Yeah, well, yeah, with that, until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and we'll see you then.